Welcome to our next session in the for the International Women in Business Expo Summit. Bit of everything, and I'm very excited to introduce our next speaker. We love the blend of topics that are being offered here. We have some for the mind, the spirit, the business brain, and now the body. So it's important to keep all of those elements balanced. So we're very happy to welcome Dimitra Mersinia, who's also, of course, known as Dr. Demi. She is an expert in health and well-being. She's also a neuroscientist and a clinician. And today, as the slide suggests, she's going to be talking to us about nurturing our well-being to grow our business. So, Dimitra, I'm really looking forward to this topic. Over to you.
Thank you very much, Helen, and good to see some familiar faces in the room as well. And thank you for the introduction. So, for those who do not know me, and as Helen briefly mentioned, I am a clinician. I'm a medic. I'm an oral surgeon and neuroscientist, and I'm running a Smiles clinic as a health and wellness strategist and a results coach, where I integrate my health coaching with lifestyle medicine and with the latest updates in neuroscience. I'm also a qualified counselor working with the Royal Flying Doctors and an author of the book Elevate Your Performance. So I have been helping high-level healthcare professionals and other executives navigate through stresses and burnout, reignite their passion for work and for life through different programs on Mind Your Health. And I love helping demystify overwhelming and confusing health information in our fast-paced world that we live in. So we are here to talk about business and how minding your health can elevate your performance and grow your business. So we are all professionals here and nurturing our businesses at the moment. So working in a business, you know what you need. You need to manage your energy. You need to manage your stress. You need to manage your emotions. And in order to do this, you need really good foundations to be healthy and feel healthy. And for the purposes of this presentation, I am just going to concentrate on the physical, mental, and emotional health, just to keep things really nice and close. So combining this together, if you are in good health and you learn how to manage your energy, your stress, and your emotions, you become more focused, you're more creative, and you become more efficient in your work, right? So running a business is complex, and running healthy foundations at the same time is complex. So you spend hours and days and nights building something up because at some point you have realized and you have decided that this business is very important for you to have. So raising a business is often compared to raising a child. It requires dedication, time, a lot of nurturing. Many professionals pour their energy into building something meaningful, investing countless hours into ensuring every detail is perfect. But amidst the hustle, the bombardment of information, the endless unfinished to-do lists, it's very easy to overlook the most crucial component of business success, which is you. So people simply do business with people that they're attracted to, right? And first impressions do count. How you present yourself matters. So think about how you present yourself. How do you speak? Do you use a lower, soft voice? What's your tone of voice? Do you speak with confidence and with a smile? And smile is our best asset, right? Your best accessory. And it goes so much beyond teeth. Is your persona. It shows your confidence and how you conduct yourself. How do you represent your business? Because you are the shop front of your business. You are your business, your face, your smile, your body language. It says when you're feeling stressed or you're having a lot of things in your mind or you're going through some health issues. You've had a difficult conversation with your partner, for example, and you're forcing a smile where you're speaking to someone new. That shows, and the client or stranger can pick it up. So the smile, the confidence, and overall demeanor are reflections of your business. You are the embodiment of your brand. So what do you want your business to say about you? When you're running on empty, it shows. If you find yourself snapping at others, struggling to smile or feeling exhausted, it is a sign that something needs to change. And many of us do believe that we are eating well, we're sleeping enough, we're staying active. But if you're still feeling drained, it may be time to reassess some habits. And when you align your business to healthy habits, it will help you attract the right clients and build a business that is true reflection of who you are. So when we are under stress, and you would have heard this at some point, we do have an influx of cortisol, right? Which is the stress hormone. There are different types of stress, and there's some good stress in order to keep us motivated and to give us the energy and to think clearly. This is to keep us the energy and to keep our brain active so we can find the solutions and to keep us safe as well. When you have one stressful event, one stressful episode, you've heard some bad news, or you're just focusing on something like really difficult at that time, or you're having a difficult conversation. For that influx of cortisol, it takes the body about 3.5 hours to release it out of the body with a natural means. Now, imagine having all those thoughts at the same time and stressful situations all day long. You get that influx of cortisol, you get the adrenal fatigue because all you get is accumulating that cortisol around your organs, creating chronic inflammation. And unfortunately, this inflammation is silent. You cannot realize it until it's too late. And then you have the manifestations of some illnesses, chronic fatigue, or something that it cannot be explained. So you start thinking, what is the point? There's no clarity. You feel overwhelmed and you start thinking, I'm not a business person. I'm not cut out for this. I'm not good with money. I'm simply not good enough. And I'm not even need to go into your oral health or dental health, because believe it or not, dentists can actually pick up anything that's happening in the rest of the body. Can pick up stress, but that's for another, that's a different story. So you start thinking, why am I doing what I'm doing? I just don't want to go through this. You just worry so much. Now, the other thing is that when you're in stress, you do have some physiological responses. You feel like the palpitations. You feel like, you're right in a buzz. When you're starting to go into burnout, you do not know you're in burnout. And that's the final stage of the stress. So I'm just going to invite you to have some considerations, because everything that you need to overcome this, it's actually inside you. So this is a really busy slide, but don't worry, I'm just going to simplify it and speak to it. So when we come into this world, we are gifted with everything that we need to travel in this world. We are given our body, our unique DNA, our emotions, and all the tools to make sense of the world. We are happy just running around and playing with sticks and marbles, and every bug is our friend. We are superheroes, and we have no filters. We can do anything. We can try anything new. And we can taste everything new, edible or not. So our body and our organs, they work like clockwork and they develop. And it's something, this is our core. This is our authentic self and how we start to grow up. But then something changes, right? At some point around the ages of 5 to 7, we start being told what to do, what not to do. You can't do this, you can't do the other, keep quiet. This is not for you. This is not for people like us, right? And we start having these notions about, how to please others, how you get judged, how you start feeling that you're not good enough. And you start doing certain things or not doing certain things, compressing your core and your authentic self. Our parents do the best to teach us what they know. Our friends and relatives and social circles at the time, they share their experiences with us to protect us and to give us some advice. But we are putting ourselves in some kind of stress. So also consider this: all the foods that, when you're in your mom's tummy, all the foods that they go through the placenta, they go through to the baby, right? From the mom to the baby. But so do emotions and stress from all the previous generations. Our moms are carrying not only their biological material, but also the behaviors and habits of their moms and the grandmoms. And this is the area of epigenetics. I'm not going to go through this, but this is just to give you the general picture. And with all of these things that are happening, we create like a little shell. And based on what we start showing up in the world, we base all those experiences and how to respond to challenges. And we create a healthy versus stress states. And we wear it as a mask when we smile. So epigenetics, what that means, that we are prone not only to certain diseases, but also to the stresses and emotions as well. And this is a lot to carry. This is a very, very big load. Now, your body is amazing and it is unique. And it can actually find ways to overcome all this and to get a little bit more sense out of it. Each body, being unique, has its own set of needs and responses. And when you walk down the street, for example, you notice that bodies are obviously different. There are some tall and some short and some wide and some narrow. They've got different shapes. And these are physiological differences, what you can see. And they can give you a great insight into that body and what that body naturally does well. And knowing what is physically different also means that it makes sense that different bodies need different things to be healthy and to be happy. They may even do things in different way with different motivations, different strengths, and even respond to everybody everyday experiences in a different way as well. You may also know people who like to be really organized and prepared, and some others who just love to go with the flow. And that's okay. There may be people that see food as the main source of nourishment, and some others just as fuel or self-comfort. Now, all these are not preferences. These are inbuilt ways of doing things. These are all imprinted. So knowing your own health type, your health inputs, and being able to recognize the other health types around you can be beneficial in many ways. With your communication, your own life, with your work, with your clients. And although you'll never be exactly the same, there may be some things in common that you have with your clientels, and you can use your language and be supportive to others as well, and your social support. So even if we eat the same food, exercise like mad, we are not going to have the same results as everybody else. Metabolism works according to our genetics, our environment, the internal and external social interactions, our food, our movement, our habits, and our behaviors. So this is the epigenetics and how the genes and how the environments work around them, and you can activate and deactivate genes. So there are a lot of layers of scientific research on this and how everybody's different, and I'm not going to go specifically into that. But with all these imprints and not having the last bit of your core, not being able to recognize it, we get conditioned and used to making decisions by following other people's recipes. But the pillars of physical, mental, and emotional health, i.e. the eating, the moving, the sleeping, the thinking, the breathing, are built on our own personal foundations. And there's so much more information out there, which can be so overwhelming. And some of you will feel better in the morning. Some of you will feel better in the afternoon or in the evening. Some of you will like working in a team. Some of you will be creative on your own. And there is not right or wrong in this picture. And as I said, these are all imprinted, and you're just conditioned to do and think and do things in a specific way. So I will be inviting you to think about who you are, and whoever you are and wherever you are, that's okay. And there are things that you can actually go through, and you can start at any time to start a new journey anytime, and it's a decision and your choice. So understanding your unique health type can guide you on when to eat and how to exercise, what activity and best support your mental and emotional well-being. And this knowledge helps you align your habits with your natural inclinations, leading to a healthier and more balanced life. Recognizing and embracing your health type can transform your approach to health and, by extension, your business. So this is something that I do with my clients, and not only establishing in our sessions the foundations to become aware of who they really are, a precise picture with all the imprints, also that tweaks that can be made in order to live on the most authentic platform with precise health. So as professionals, whether you are starting or already nurturing a thriving business, the foundation of your success lies not just in your strategies, but in your overall well-being. This isn't just about being busy. It's about being present, focused, adaptable, and resilient. And the connection between wellness and business performance is undeniable. But what does it really mean? Your physical health directly impacts your energy levels. Maintaining a healthy lifestyle isn't just about looking good, it's about feeling good. And if you're focused and energized, you can make better decisions and handle challenges with creativity and efficiency. Your mental health is your stress weapon. So when you manage stress effectively and build resilience, you can navigate the complexities of business with clear mind. This mental clarity allows for innovation and strategic thinking, essential elements for driving businesses' success. And finally, how you manage your emotions affects not just your well-being, but also the way that you interact with your team, clients, and partners. Emotional intelligence helps you communicate effectively, build stronger relationships, and maintain efficiency even under pressure. So, building your foundations. Creating a solid foundation for your business starts with a strong personal foundation. And here's how you can start nurturing yourself for sustainable business growth. So, firstly, is create your environment. Know when you are at your best. Are you a morning person or a night owl? Tailor your schedule to fit your natural rhythms. Make time for regular breaks. Practice deep breathing and ground yourself in nature. These small actions can have a big impact on being well. Look at you would be doing a personal SWOT, your strengths, your weaknesses, opportunities, and threats, like you would do it for your business. You would be looking at your values, but doing a vision with your values-driven vision, not somebody else's vision. Removing the resistance, your limiting beliefs, and looking at creating habits, but heart-centered habits. What makes you feel good? Decide what you like and what you need. Look at your external environment. Is there clutter? Or does everything has its place and with an inviting work atmosphere? Whether at home, being your sanctuary, or at work, being a place to focus. A tidy environment is a tidy mind. And the way a place looks reflects your internal world, and vice versa. Secondly, simplify and structure. Life can be overwhelming, but simplicity brings clarity. Break down your tasks into manageable pieces. There is a way that you can do it like the what three plays. So each task that you have, try to break it down in 3 even smaller tasks, and even 3 smaller tasks of each one of them as well, because you can achieve it better and you can achieve it quicker as well. So break down your tasks into manageable pieces, focus on consistency. So everything matters when you do a very small thing consistently enough. Just like Mr. Miyagi. For those who remember the original Karate Kid and Mr. Miyagi with a wax on and wax off. You may think that you may doing like useless tasks, but it does matter because you're doing them consistently and that builds your skills. 1% improvement daily can lead to 365% improvement throughout your year. It's the small, consistent actions that lead to mastery. Third, be kind to yourself. Self-compassion is essential. Only you know what truly nourishes you. So listen to your body and mind. Regularly check in with yourself. What do you need right now? How are you feeling? And this practice not only reduces stress, but also builds your resilience. I would invite, and I do invite my clients quite a lot to do a happy list. Write 100 things that make you happy and carry this with you. When you're feeling down, when you're feeling like really, really stressed and you need like something like 2 minutes to really boost you up, look at your list It can be just reading a book, putting on some music, listen to one song, sitting down and doing nothing, or sitting down with a cup of tea and read a good book. Just a page, that's going to be enough. Look out of the window and just breathe. It's just like the smallest thing that make difference to you. Allocate in your diary 15 minutes of worry time. So instead of keep worrying about your problems all day long in between sections, and which lead you between tasks, which lead you to procrastinate and to avoid doing other things, just 15 minutes and think about all your problems all in one go. Don't think about solutions. The solutions will come to you during the day. The brain is amazing at working these things out. Just 15 minutes, just think about all your problems. And then I would invite you to sit down and write your ideal average day. And that can be linked into your 5-year vision, for example. And the secret to this is, though, not just sitting down and writing down. The secret is to keep reading it out loud to yourself just before you go to bed. Don't worry about what anybody else may think about it. This is your ideal average day, and you're just working on that yourself. Now, reflection is very powerful tool for growth as well. So by taking time to reflect daily and weekly, you can gain insights into your behaviors and identify your areas for improvement and celebrate your successes. This practice of self-awareness can transform your personal and professional life. Now, we also know about writing down 3 things that we are grateful for, but I would invite you to do something different. So here are some questions that you can ask yourself daily and weekly to set yourself up for being well. So daily, you can instead ask yourself, how have I surprised myself today? How have I helped today? What has inspired me today? And have I inspired somebody else today? And have I celebrated myself today? This is one of the most important tasks. Weekly, what went well, as you would do anyway with your business, for example. But how did I manage my stress and emotions? And can I make any improvements? And how can I turn these challenges into opportunities next week? If you have not finished your to-do list for the week, there's no, don't punish yourself for it. Just adjust for the following week. We're just putting ourselves into so much pressure. So what do you need to start doing, stop doing, continue doing, do less of, or do more of? So embrace your journey. Building a business is a journey, and it requires continual growth, learning, and adaptation. By focusing on your well-being, not only do you improve your personal life, but you also get a strong foundation for your business. When you align your habits, your goals, with your natural health type, create supportive environments, and practice self-kindness, you equip yourself with the tools needed for long-term success. And you'll be able to make better, more focused decisions that align with your purpose, attract the right clients, and build a business that is a true reflection of who you are. Your body, your mind, and your business will thank you for it. Just be unapologetically yourself. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Demi. That was deep and so many things to contemplate. I love those that last sort of daily and weeklies, and the my happy list. That's on my list. I'm going to write a list of 100 happy things. I am full of all kinds of wonderful things in my life, but the idea of listing them all down just sounds like a really great Christmas thing to do over the Christmas break. So I know that if people want to know more about you, you've given us a whole heap of lists now, and if they are in the expo, they can pop into your booth and no doubt pick up some good things. So thank you very much for being part of the event today.